Yeah, baby. Hey guys, this is Dalton and Myers Tactical, and today we're going to be talking about a trigger job on a Glock. They call it 25-cent triggers, trigger jobs, whatever you want to call them. But there's really four main components that you need to pull out of your slide and out of your lower parts kit to do the trigger job. Your connector, your firing pin safety, your trigger bar, and your firing pin assembly. So when you look at these parts, you can polish them all, but you don't really see them in the gun. I mean, you'll see this piece right here. So we'll polish this up. So when you pull your slide off, you'll see this piece. But you want to polish up there. Over here, you can polish this whole bar up too if you like. You want to make sure you polish the top of this because this hits this, okay? But if you look on some of these parts, you'll see wear marks, okay? So, for example, on this right here, you can see the wear marks right here, right? They start right about here, and they go all up through here, okay? So you want to hit that good with polish. So we're polishing it because the metal on metal contact, it'll make it smoother, right? Right here, if you can see this here, let me pull this in focus for you a little bit better. Okay, so when you pull that over here, you see that small line right there? Right there. Yeah, there's some wear on that. Not much wear down here, but there's a little bit of wear right there. Another thing you can do is, we talked about it in the previous video, is you can use a Sharpie, okay? And you just color your parts. But if you color right there, right, and then you put this back in your gun and you pull the trigger, then you'll see where that Sharpie gets wore off. So I'm going to use a Dremel tool. Some people don't like Dremel tools. I like them to do this. It's quick and easy. You just got to be careful that you're not doing it too much, right? You don't want to take off any material. You're just trying to take off all the surface, all the debris on the surface, right? That's not making your trigger smooth. So you want to be careful. You don't want to change any angles. You start changing angles, you'll start looking like that lady on Underworld with those automatic pistols. You don't want that. So we're going to use Mother's maggot aluminum polish, and we're just going to put it on a Dremel and go to town. Oh, side note, make sure you're wearing safety glasses. This stuff goes everywhere. If you'll notice, right there on that K, there's polish. There's polish all over my mat because this thing just flings it everywhere. So when you're doing it, you want to be careful and wear safety glasses. Usually gets all over my camera too. So first thing we're going to do is a connector. You grab your connector, and you remember you can see where the wear parts are, or where parts are rubbing on it. Nice and light. Get in there. Okay. Right, I applied barely any pressure to it. Let me wipe this off here so we can see the... Look at that. There we go. Nice and shiny. Right, that's all it takes. So that's on the outside of your connector, right? That where this part here, where you see all that wear, okay? These parts connect right there. It sits in the gun something like this. And then that's how that works. So now you got part of your connector smooth. Now we got to do, well, we'll do the firing pin safety first because that's pretty easy. You just got to do the top of it right there. More polish on there. Guys, it's nice and easy. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. Doesn't require any pressure at all, really. That's it. That's all it takes. Yeah, to a mirrored shine. Okay, 2 parts are done already. Now we get to the trigger bar. Do up here, do back here, right? We've identified the wear marks, so now we just got to polish where those wear marks are. Ooh, got a lot of polish on there. This one's going to be shiny. And I cover that so it doesn't fling all over my camera. Nice. Get back here a little bit, but you really want to be careful back here. You don't want to do much at all back here. Just knock off any dirt or grime. All right, wipe that off real quick. Okay, and there's the trigger bar, nice and shiny. We did back there a little bit back here. Be very careful back here. That's got an angle to it, and you don't want to change that angle at all. So that's that. We got in there, right? Nice and shiny in there too. So see that? Ooh, you can signal a plane with that. That's good. Now onto the firing pin. So if you notice on the firing pin again, right, there's a little wear spot right there that we put that Sharpie over, okay? That's all you really got to hit. You can do the whole thing, but don't get into this sleeve right here, your spacer sleeve. You don't want to get into that. Just nice and easy on the edge right there. Should have enough polish on my Dremel to finish this up. And there we go. That's it. So, guys, we didn't have to disassemble anything. It wasn't too difficult. I think it only took us, 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, taking the gun apart takes a little bit longer, but that's about it. We make sure you get this part too, okay? That's one that sometimes even I forget. I've been doing this for a while. Let me make sure I got it. Let's turn my Dremel on here. Nice and easy. Okay? Nice and easy. There we go. So again, when your trigger assembly and stuff's working, this safety pointer that pushes that up allows that striker to hit the bullet, so, or hit the primer. So guys, that's it. That's how you do a quick trigger job on your Glock. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed to our channel and hit the post notifications. I'll put some of the tools and stuff that I used in the links in the comments below. Thanks for watching.